It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. Okay, let's see it now. Let's see if it actually happens. Interesting piece. It didn't actually drop any frames, which is super surprising. I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. Did they start probably connected to another server? And let's see if the stream is fine. Are you guys getting back in? Okay, so we did take a look at Task for Fish already. Let's take a look at Lotaro next. And we do, now it's good. Okay, perfect. We do have Synth over here coming up with a settler in 5 turns. And by the looks of it, Engulumapu is going to have her choice to actually go to the western side to settle the lake. And I do see, of course, the coast and the lake settles over here. The inner sea settles is going to be a problem. The southeast are going to have some inner lakes for this extra fresh water. And I do also notice Addis Ababa is going to be past these one-tile lakes that she's definitely going to want to go for. We might actually see her try to actually poke against Ethiopia, while we definitely had with the last time actually 2 nations there. It doesn't seem like this time around we're going to have another aggressive neighbor next to Addis Ababa. Yoink! Oh, hello, sir. Got it. Okay, so it's all good now. It's all good. Yeah. Okay. Let me actually also apologize a little bit here for YouTube. Unfortunately, I did need to start up a new stream, and that also created a new premiere. So it is what it is. That's also what the slowdown that I needed to actually take a little bit of time to actually get to reconnect to the server, because yeah, YouTube for some reason actually asked all of those extra details over their thumbnails and so on, and titles and so on and so forth. Anyway, back to our eggs over here. We do need to take a look at also the strategic resources of Ngulumapu, but first the appeal. We do have some breathtaking appeal tiles for her to put her Shemamul on, and from what I do notice, I do also see she did manage to get another scout out from Ngulumapu, started going towards the north to explore the territory. She's gonna find out relatively quickly that she doesn't have that much fresh water towards the north, and the south is gonna take a little bit of time to actually get to that one tile lake. Gonna have her horses in the first ring, with also iron tile in the second ring towards the north. Okay, there we go. We do have another setter coming up in 2 turns here from Synth. Looking at the neighborhood, Madrid is going to be on the western side. Synth is going to have a bit of a problem with 2 neighbors here, or almost from the right. Maybe some conquest here from Spain. I don't think so, but maybe, you know, a man can dream. We're going to need to see also if Gol is going to do anything from the south. It looks like Synth is in between 3 players. That's going to be dangerous. I'm pretty sure when here is not going to be that aggressive at the beginning, but you never know. We do also need to take a look at Hardrada. We do have him on the coast here. Looks like Nidaros is again going to have his reef fish tile a little bit further out, and not in a position that he's going to get some extra adjacency towards campuses. And while I do notice he's also going to have another settler coming up in 4 turns, easy peasy settles towards the north and the south. Not a problem for him to get this going. Unfortunate distance actually to the southern city. Very unfortunate. He cannot settle that 2-2 hill on the on the plains rainforest. We do have him with 2 horse tiles northeast, and from what I do notice, one in the second ring, one in the third, and I do see his iron tile is going to be in the second ring south. So we also do see a decent amount of territory here in the Greenland Sea for him to settle with freshwater coming from the rivers on the coast. Not bad, not bad. More of these one-tile lakes, and another big water body here is going to be the south, where Persia is actually going to be living. Well, it looks like Persia isn't really on that coast, it's around again. Papas, welcome, sir. Why did you crash? Your 486 can handle streaming? Yeah, that's a good question, Echo Supreme. Why did I crash? Well, there was I was getting a message over here. So you started telling me I was lagging. I started watching what's going on in OBS. OBS was saying that the codec is getting overloaded, and I should do something about it. Switch something, blah blah. I switched the quality, it didn't work. At the same time, I'm streaming on Discord. I think Discord stream actually put a bit too much pressure with the 1440p with 60 frames per second, so I lowered the quality over there. And then unfortunately, I think the buffer actually, because how to say, the computers keep sending information to the server, and I think it got mixed up over there with a bit of a buffer. So what I did, I needed to actually restart the stream entirely, close it down, restart to the premiere on YouTube, blah blah blah. And that's what it is. Streaming on Discord and Twitch always doesn't work. Well, I mean, it worked for me for days. It still works right now. I have it on. I don't know what you're saying. It works. Look, it's here. Look, there we go. This is what it is. Anyway, we do have Norway getting his settler out, and by the looks of it, moving towards the southwest. We also do see another settler coming up in 610. He probably did go for holy sites. I don't see one down. He's also going very quickly for mining, not actually going for his harbors celestial navigation. So we definitely need to see what is he planning and if he's going to put down his holy site anytime soon. In the meantime, let's actually move forward towards Corny, and we'll come back when the big guy is going to get his mine settled. It looks like Corny is going to get his coffee 2-1 towards the southeast. With another settler coming up in 510s. We do have him with some bananas in the southeastern city, also with some truffles, depending on where the placement will be. There are definitely quite a few resources here for him to get them improved. We do have an array of diamonds on the western side with some ivories in the capital and in the west. Definitely could go for some Temple of Artemis here. Eastern side, some floodplains, but I don't think he's going to be that happy about them. And from what I do see, he's going to have Nether shot towards the southwest, which is going to be one of his opponents. Western side, Nidaros, that's going to be an ally. And we do have east side here, that's going to be Spain Baptiste, but very far away. So I would imagine maybe later on they're actually going to get going. Why Norway go mining? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. Where is he planning to actually put down the thing? No? Where is he planning to put down the thing? The holy site, the magical holy site. I don't know. We're going to need to answer it soon. He switched to sailing. Oh, okay. That definitely makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Also on Corny's side, we do have Munich benefiting from horse style in the first ring. Also his Arden is going to be first ring. Both of these are going to be easy to improve here. While I do notice Corny is going to move actually first towards the south to get the settle going on this one-tile lake. We're going to need to see how quickly he's going to get it on the eastern side and how is he going to try to get all of his setup going. And we also do see a Bobshu here on Nader Shah. It's going to be to the south. That's the first one from Golden Age that we're going to take a look at. Already going for the Coco settle towards the north, benefiting from a 2-3 deer tile. And yeah, we do have a setter coming up in 310s here from Mashad. We also do, I would say, I do see he's gonna have some coastal settles. I don't think they're actually gonna go for it though. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna go for it. As in, I don't think he's gonna go on the coast so he can just trade cities with Norway or trade some units with Norway here. Norway also coming onto the same coast. Well, let's actually see if he does have any neighborhoods aggressive. Gran Colombia on the east, that's gonna be one of his neighbors, and definitely Gran Colombia here does have the ability to go to take down Cardiff on the way towards Persia. Wouldn't take it out of the equation. We're gonna need to see how they're gonna try to get this going. With Bob Shu out of the way here, we got Menelik the second also with two of these cities already settled. He does have his third one coming out from Addis Ababa in 510s and 3-2 banana over there. We also do see him benefiting from horses and iron tile in the first ring, while I do see Harar is going to get his holy site out in 9. He didn't, oh he did actually finish one in Addis Ababa. 0 adjacency holy site unfortunately for him in Addis Ababa. There isn't a lot of fresh water around his cities, especially the capital city towards the western side. North is going to be still water, naval, okay, I guess there is some extra housing there, while the majority of his fresh water is actually going to be deployed on the east. That's also where Spain is. Good thing is they are allies and they're not going to actually, you know, cannibalize their religions here. He's also going to be on the eastern side of Mapuche, and we're going to need to see if Synth is going to want to actually forward settle her opponent. Looks like right now she went for Wente Mapu next to the exploding volcano and going south with the settler. Might be because of the Ethiopian warrior, but I guess we might actually need to ask her later on in the evening. We do also need to take a look at Spain and Biwen. Oh, wait. Yeah. Spain and Biwen. Spain, not this. Where is Spain? Here. We got Madrid with Valencia. Madrid is still getting his settler out in 210s. Possible cities southwest on the river, and depending on if he does want to prioritize getting those harbors quickly or he does want to do something else. I think it is harbors. We might actually see him going on actually the Bay of Santander, not the river. Maybe a fourth city over there being placed on the river. Some slingers from Valencia to take care of the Mapuche warrior coming towards him, while he does have a 2-3 deer tile in that city center to benefit from a bit of extra production. We do see him going for that celestial navigation, so I would imagine harbors are going to be a must. Somebody does also need to get the celestial navigation boost, so he's going to need a builder at some point to actually improve the fish, and it's going to be one fish which already he has, but there's going to be a fish that is very expensive fish, a very expensive fish from the Bay of Santander. This is like the Gucci fish, you know, like look at that. It's so far away from both cities over here in the middle of the Bay of Santander. Well, maybe he's gonna get closer with another city south or something like that to pick up the most expensive fish. Does goal have a good oppidum side? Oh, we're just getting to goal. Let me actually say two more things over here. Madrid is gonna benefit from an rental in the first ring and also his horse style in the second ring. While looking at the neighborhood, Gran Colombia Southwest, that's gonna be one opponent. East side, of course, Mapuche over here, another opponent. West side, that's gonna be Germany, and that's gonna be another opponent. So Spain is actually in between his opponents here, just like Synth is in between her opponents. They might make an alliance, you know, like consider they might actually, you know, just go back to back over here and start fighting. Anyway, we do have the encampment setup starting off from Mapuche from Engulumapu and Wentemapu. By the looks of it, they're deployed towards the south. Oh, we might actually see her try to go against goal. She found target. We got Aduatuca here with Ratumatugos already being placed, and I do see he's gonna get his builders out quite quickly. He does have a 2-3 deer tile in the city of Ratumakos with some extra pulse in the water. We do have the capital city also benefiting from quite a few of these 2-2s, and I do see he's gonna have a +6 oppidum here to the southeast of Aduatuca with the 3 quarries around it. And to be honest, he has very good ones in other cities also, except this one. Like he plays this city exactly where he doesn't have a good oppidum. I mean, I guess he could get it here, right? It's still a +4 with the horses and the iron tile. That's still gonna be a good one. Okay, let's be honest about this. And we do need to also take a look how things are gonna be developed. Cliffs of Dover on the eastern side, not with fresh water, but sure, he can actually indefinitely settle on it. And to the south, some rivers here that are gonna have so many sugar tiles, 4 sugar tiles. Beautiful. Let me actually double check something over here. Close the screen here, click on this and get my chats in order because I didn't pop my chats earlier. Okay. Ooh. Chat. Hello, papas. Welcome back, sir. Okay. So, when iron first ring, horse second ring, settler, is he actually gonna settle the marble tile? I guess so. It's not like he's actually gonna deny himself one of those +4 oppidums doing so. So why not? Getting those extra points of culture going from the beginning of the game. We do have Mapuche sending her scout actually towards Aduatuca, and from what I do see, goal is did manage to actually finish the builder from that city center. The question is, where is he gonna send them? Looks like western side. So that might be fine for a little while, but he definitely needs to actually get some slingers out to help him push back his opponent. And from what I do see, Colombia needed to do the same thing, going for campuses here, coming out from Alpha and Bravo. While Charlie did get to settle on a main style, he's getting some extra gold from underneath, getting also some monuments out. Interesting placement over here for the city of Charlie. I was thinking he's gonna want to actually keep another city towards the north, maybe next to that cocoa tile, and then this one would be a little bit to the south. It is what it is. We do have also him getting that trader from Bravo. Definitely will connect his cities to build the bridges. And the same can be said about Corny. We do have him just settling the city of Frankfurt on a 3-1 base, and from what I do see, he does have, of course, those extra coffee tiles giving him the extra culture. We might actually see him picking up of Pantheon a little bit faster than others. Looking at Mapuche, triple encampment setup showing strong. Ethiopia did actually place one of his warriors on one of the encampments of Mapuche, especially the one from the capital city. Also attracting goal with a lot of marble. Easy, strong, easy muscles, easy Gallic muscles. Yes, that is so true. Yes, easy Gallic muscles. We do have to take a look also how Cynthia is going to want to get her cities towards the south. Looks like she went down fresh on the city of Wilimapu, mean distance from Engulu, from her capital city, while she's going to get a trader from there. That city is going to grow very slow. He doesn't have housing. That's a bit of a problem, I would say. We would need to see if she's actually going to want to keep photo settling her opponent over here, Biwenwen, because it definitely feels like she's more targeting the south than anything anywhere else. Gold did go for Divine Spark as a Pantheon, and I do see he started improving his iron tiles. We do have him with that beautiful marble tile southeast of Aduatuca that's getting some extra fertility from the volcano. That's how it is. Taking a look at Ethiopia, we do have him with the two holy sites started to give him the prophet points, and I do see he's at the moment the only one actually getting prophet points here for Siddhartha Gautama. We do need to also take a look at Norway. Okay, he's finishing his holy site. So all that for a holy site here. So wait, he did go mining. He did go mining. Because this was a forest. I'm pretty sure this was a forest, guys. Wasn't this a forest? He did go mining. And Oslo, where did he place it? Well, this one is gonna be a +4. This is just what? He did go mining. No, yeah, he did. So wait. Wasn't that kind of slow? Well, I guess it is kind of slow, but. And Oslo didn't build its own holy site? Isn't this very slow? Oh, there's a Persian warrior over there. Now that is indeed bad. That is like what we be saying over here. This is kind of bad. Bob got in Florence's territory. He's keeping him hostage. He's keeping him. Look at this, holding him back from actually getting a religion. Well, at least Nidaros actually did manage to build a holy site, but Oslo out of commission. And we do have the traders actually connecting that city of Oslo towards the capital. I do see a third one of these holy sites is getting placed over there for a +3 next to the coast. And while we will have a pretty good harbor actually in between. I'm actually curious if he's gonna put that harbor and take down the crab, because he could definitely just chop the crab, get the gold, and be done with it. Get those extra GCC points for the harbor. I guess another placement would be over here, but anyway, let's not go into that. We do also need to see if he's gonna start making some projects. Doesn't seem like it. He's just gonna go for the shrines and be done with it. We do have also Germany trying to snipe the trader, the Princess of Persia, moving from Gordian to Mashhad. We do have also over here Nader Shah managing to get his God of Open Sky for the extra culture on his pastures. Does have quite a few of them, at least 2 of them improved in the capital, and by the looks of it, Germany just realized that it will take some time for the trader to actually come back to the city of Gordian. In the meantime, it does seem like also Bobshu is protecting his campuses here. Definitely with all of the scouts and the big brains in this game, they need to protect everything they can, man. Every tile, you improve tile, you protect tile, that's how it goes. We do have Korni also getting in his capital, his Moksha city, while we do have his 4th city settler coming around from Munich. I do see he did manage to get a few builders out. One is going to improve a farm, get that irrigation boost, while I do see another one is standing right next to a horse. So we're probably gonna see him improving that. Wait, synth needs a break. Okay. And without any warning. Yeah. You'll know when it comes. Drama on Ludwig, is he trying culture victory? From the beginning of the game, going culture victory. Yeah, he might try the setup for it, no? He might try to set up everything for a very powerful free inquiry. Takeshi Lev, thanks so much for the tier 1. Much appreciated, sir.
Lev_ retained his knighthood for 32 months. Hello, hello.
Do we have more Pantheons in the meantime? Mapuche, no. Spain, no. We don't have any on Gran Colombia. Neither shall it pick up Open Sky. Varangian, still no. He didn't get it. And I do see Ethiopia is still making only 2 great prophet points at 10. Doesn't seem like he did manage to get his shrines up. We do have him now going for it. And wait, did he just settle Arwa in the non-freshwater placement just for the furs? The 3-1 furs over here in the city at Arwa. Well, it's still gonna grow slowly, and we're probably gonna see him need a granary. He kind of needs a granary, no? Hi, I'm Niels. Also, good evening, sir, and welcome. Ataraxian Sim Mode Gold can counter the culture victory. Yes, yeah, I would imagine so. Now, the big question is if he's actually gonna go for that full sim, because the thing is, gold might actually interact a bit too much with Mapuche. He might get the pokey treatment, which might be a bit bad. You know, it's troubling over there. And we're gonna see all of those Malo Raiders just running around everywhere and trying to pillage stuff over here from the Gallic territory. He's not gonna like this. And you do see he actually went in Camons. Whoa, he went in Camons from the city of Bibrax. Doesn't have one from Aduatuca or Atumakos, but the turn is not over. Still 45 seconds to go. And we still didn't take the break. End of the break. Oh, I need to put up the team labels. Might as well use the time for something, no? COC. And Golden Age. There we go. Oh, I think I saw fish on the street a few days ago. Oh, I gotta say this. Give me a second. This was funny. You know, I was just coming back from my parents' house, and at some point, I just looked left. Somebody just passed over, you know, with a very big car, and I was like, "Whoa, what was that car, man?" I look at the number, COC at the number. He actually had COC at the number. Immediately, of course, I did message COC over there. Oh, what is going on? They're actually arriving in Bucharest. Look at this. We got COC in Bucharest. Easy peasy. A nice car also, nah? The COC car, it must be tasked for fish. He must have just, you know, came in to visit over here. Very nice. Yeah. It's the COC supercar. What do you mean? Anyway, now we do have Liang coming in 3 turns here in Aduatuca to establish, and we're going to probably see him actually going for the food and production of Liang. Quite a few times actually Gold does go for the city parks. We also do need to see on others if they started picking up pantheons. No, Gran Colombia still working on his campuses, got a +1 and another one from Bravo that did still not get built. Cedrus coming around 4th and 5th soon, and I do see they're going to actually get out of his cities quite quickly. I don't think he can actually settle another city between Cardiff and Bravo here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he cannot. He can settle a city towards Germany though, to actually build a bridge so he can go towards his opponent, Persia. Persia still defending the princess here with the slingers. I do notice that one. The princess did get into the city of Mashar, while we do have Moksha getting out in 4 turns. He's also going to finish his campus next turn. Zranka did start to put another campus, but that's still, again, 1+1. Just 1+1. We do have also the monuments coming around here from Gordian, and it looks like the scout is still alive. Oh my god, man. This guy is still alive. He's alive. Anyway, he definitely can get out of there. That's not going to be a problem to actually get through the forest towards the southwest to get out of the way of all of the rocks being thrown by Persia. Man, they're very mad. They're very mad. Yeah, let's see Mapuche here. We do have Synth managing to get an archer from the capital city, and by the looks of it, she's also gonna, well, get pillaged over here on the horse tile. We do see some builders, some more builders coming out from Engulumapu. While she did finish her first encampment, the second one is not getting built. Gold does have one of those scouts right on it, and I do see Governor Liang did get established in Wentemapu, probably for the extra defense that she's gonna get against, well, very excited volcanoes, basically. We do have also traders coming out from Wilimapu to connect her city from the south towards the capital. She does have a banana, but it's only a 2-2. How was this a 2-2 banana? How is this a 2-2 banana? Shouldn't this be a 3-2 banana? Did she chop the banana? She didn't chop. She couldn't have chopped the banana. Or the rainfall. That's kind of weird. Did this volcano explode? Oh, it's an active volcano. That's the missing. Okay, that's the missing piece of information. So basically, the volcano did take out the banana. Okay, there's no banana. There's no banana over there. This is just rainforest. Unfortunately, you look at that icon over here. The icon is just fooling us. Fake information. Fake news. Fake news. It's just, look at that. It's just rainforest. Flying Toilet. Also, good evening, sir, and welcome. Evening, gents. Evening. Wait, is this morning, evening, night, Flying Toilet? Are you again going to the, how to say, how many builder huts did fish spawn with this game? All of them. That's the answer. That's always. It's middle of the night like most CW games. Easy peasy. So we're taking away the time of Flying Toilet to actually get to the clubs over there. Woo! Party in Australia. Not John, good evening, sir, and welcome. It's not evening for you. Not evening. Wait, it's not evening? It's not? I mean, he's kind of middle of the night over there. I guess he's right. There's no sunshine anywhere. We do have some more builders coming out from the fish, and I don't think he actually did spawn. I don't think he actually did get that many of those builder huts. Germany is going to go for the opener for commercials. We do have the 3 cities already working on them. I do see he's going to finish the monument in Frankfurt and going to soon start off on the next one. Munich, he's going to finish the first in 3 turns, and surprisingly, he didn't actually improve the horses. I do have to say Task for Fish and also Synth are both going for horseback riding very quickly, while I do see B11 going for sailing. He's not going to have a classical unit that quickly, and of course, these units from Mapuche might actually move very, very, very fast, swiftly through the forest in the night. Too tall and not handsome enough for the class. Oh my god. man, letting aside the handsome stuff, because whatever, you know, that's kind of like how to say, subjective. The tall or not tall, I mean, I can definitely imagine it's kind of hard to be, you know, like one head above everybody else. But it is what it is. No, it is what it is. Another day, another Spain pick. Yeah, true. And to be honest, I'm curious actually what they're gonna try to actually change on Spain when it is gonna come out. And we do have Norway here with the first holy set finished in Nidaros. I do see he did manage to push back that warrior from the south of Oslo, and he's going for another setter from that city center, also Nidaros, getting to plug in Moksha in the capital in Nidaros, while he's still trying to get a second holy site from somewhere. It's gonna be Bergen actually that's gonna finish that +3. Still has time, with still turn 26, and by the looks of it, neither Ethiopia did actually pick up a or say a religion here. He did go for a sacred path as a pantheon, and now we'll get more adjacency towards his holy sites, transforming these into a +5, and this is another +4. This was a +1, by the way, a +0 actually in Addis Ababa. Hararo, fortunately, did put it on the. Why did he? Okay, it is what it is. I was thinking he might have actually put it on the western side, on the cattle. Maybe he didn't have animal husbandry where he needed to place it down. I don't know. Definitely would have been a different adjacency there. Getting a shrine out in 3 turns, while we do have him getting his government plaza from the capital. We still have him passively getting some great profit points, and in 3 turns he's going to have the opportunity to actually recruit it. Flores is also discovering celestial navigation next turn, and I do see that he's actually going to need his government plaza instead of that harbor, while we're going to see Bergen needing a lot more population points to actually get the next slot. We do have also to take a look if Alpha is going to try to do some shenanigans. He did manage to get a settler out from Bravo, and now placing down his cover plaza fielding from the capital city. Unfortunately, that's 3 turns out to finish. 3 turns? Isn't that an eternity for a government plaza? I mean, most of the time you see like 1 turn, 2 turns. This time it's 3 turns. That's big. That is big. Now, that's why the lights are kept low, so everybody appears beautiful. Yeah. Kick double. We do have some harbors also coming around from Spain. Fourth city moving western side, while he's getting his traders out to connect all of his city centers. I do see Spain is going to be on 28 points of production. Okay, not that big. We do have Bobshu here with 13 science and 11 culture. He did manage to finish those campuses early on, working on the third one from Zaranka, that's the +2, and started working also on Encampment from Gordian. He does have the city of Heidelberg, which is going to be relatively exposed over here, and of course we do have Cologne and Munich, so we definitely need to see and follow if he's actually gonna go against Germany. Germany doesn't seem that he's gonna have free sim in the position that he has right now. I do want to also put up the prediction on the screen for who will conquer the first city, and it's gonna be a choice between Golden Age and the Great COC supercar. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it like, you saw the supercar, okay? It's real. It is real. There is a COC supercar somewhere in Bucharest right now. Imagine if actually it's Fish driving it while playing at the same time. Did you see Rory the last week? What is Rory? What is Rory? What is Rory? Rory? Rory trying to, I don't know, mistakes. This one, Rory McLeod, I don't know who this guy is, to be honest. I will withhold my opinion because I have no idea. Had some minor surgery, and the doc said they take it easy, so this is the easiest I could find today. Well, I hope everything is fine, man, Jack. Hopefully. Looks like also we do need to take a look at more pantheons. Religious settlements chosen by Norway. Ethiopia, Sacred Path. We do have Mapuche. Started to get some archers out, and I don't see her managing to get some projects for those generals. Mapuche is on 1 point of 10, 5 out of 30. Did manage to pick up the second encampment here from Wentemapu, and I do see she did manage to also get promotion on Liang, started getting some 3-3 tiles over here. We do have Moksha establishing Ngulumapu soon in 4, while we're going to need to see when she's going to get horseback riding, what's going to happen. 2 more turns until Synth is going to get horseback riding. On the other side, I do have to say that Bobshu is getting horseback riding also in 2 turns, while his opponent Corny is barely getting his bronze working in 3. I do also want to point out B-Wen here. He's going for Masonry, but he did manage to get his encampment training project started up from the city of Bibrax, got his Opidum in the capital, and we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to actually defend this properly. Rory Encilor. How do you even pronounce that? McClory. Rory McClory. I don't know, man. And he's recovering quite well. Glad to hear it. Thank God he got it done. Played with my emotions all round long. Well, yeah. We got Alpha here, finally getting his Government Plaza finished, still on Pantheon, finishing a campus and moving to the western side where there is a Persian scout that is through that forest. They're not allies, and I'm pretty sure Bobshu could spot it out through the forest if it gets too close. Now the question is, because it doesn't seem like it's getting that close, we do need to see what's going to happen here. It looks like also Spain is getting the warrior next to the city of Bravo to see if he can get the trader going. That is going to be a bit disturbing, and we do have horses started off in the build queues from Bravo. First one coming up in 3 turns, might actually try to chop it. He's not going to be zone of control over here. There is a pathway for a road, so he can definitely move. Put the card in. Oh, there we go. He actually put the card in for maneuver, and now he does have the horse instead of 3 turns, 2 turns. But he chose not to chop. Not to chop. That's his choice. Another horse coming out from Alpha. We might actually see him chop this one. And I do see Gran Colombia did send one of his archers to actually deal with the problem. The Spanish problem. More of these markets coming around from the cities of Germany to get him the trade routes, while Persia did manage to put down another encampment from Gordian. We do need to see, wait, is that another encampment? No, that is his first encampment. I don't see any other encampment. Government Plaza did get replaced here from the capital, and he's gonna get his 4th city, 4th city coming up from Ashad soon. While looking at the era score, everybody did manage to get a goal. No, Baptiste, what is, oh my god, 18 out of 39, 2 games in a row, normal age enjoyers. 2 games in a row, man. Looks like Mapu and Gold gotta get a general. Yeah, they really need to get a general. But what is going on with Baptiste? What is his boat? He didn't build a boat? So wait, he had sailing and he didn't build a boat. Oh no, maybe he did build a boat and we don't know. He also did go stone circles here. I see the quarries are receiving that extra point of production and food. That is unfortunate. 18 out of 35. Yeah, normal age in teamers. That is, wow. It just happens, man. It happens. Yeah. Anyway. We got a lighthouse here coming up from Valencia, and I do want to take a quick peek from the left to the right on each of their bonuses. Pen Brush and Voice coming up from Simon Bolivar, 11 science with 16 culture. He does need to actually take care of the Spanish warrior while he's going to get his horses out. I do see he's starting to get with his builder actually on tiles he could chop. At the moment didn't actually put his production into this. Maybe he does want to actually wait for the next turn to chop another horse or something like that. We do have Charlie also starting to get the campus out, while Pingala is establishing the city of Bravo. He's about to settle a 4th city towards the west, and he does have the opportunity to actually get Cardiff on the way towards Persia. We will need to see also what Synth is doing with Drums of War Golden Age on her side, 8 science and 14 culture. Synth is starting to get horses. We got ponies coming up from Mengulumap over here, with Moksha also getting in there in 1 turn. I do see encampment training projects coming up from Wentemapu next, while Mapuche is just going to passively get it in 2 turns anyway. And looking at the previously recruited, it was only 1 commandant general being picked up by Gran Colombia for the free. That's it. For the free commandant generals, that's it. Mapuche getting 2 points. Goal is on, okay, he did finish a project and he's on 18 points right now. Persia just 1, and I would imagine we do need to see Nader Shah actually getting some also. Okay, finishing his encampment training project next turn from Gordian, and he does have a chop. Okay, let's see, the builder does have 1 charge soon. Now we do have also Flores, 9 science and 5 culture. That is so low over here. He doesn't have his religion yet, and by the looks of it, he's gonna need another 2 turns to pick up a great prophet. Moksha in the capital, with him actually picking up religious settlements, sent his 4th city towards the eastern side and a 5th one towards the south of Oslo. Now I did mention that he's close to Persia, but not actually in range to actually do that much damage. But now to think of this, of the position over here, we might see some zerkers rowing through the water, you know, whoop, 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 and get on the side of Mashad and Zranka, whoop, 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 and then it's gonna be like, boom, we got so much gold coming out from these cities. He's gonna squeeze everything. But he's building in camels right now. Who's building in camels? Wait, who's building in camels? Germany. Oh, Germany. Yeah, Germany. Germany was building an in camel. One. Okay, he got Munich. Heidelberg. What is this? Oh, is this from Heidelberg? Whoa, that is from Heidelberg. Wait. That is from Heidelberg. And he did just pick up God of War and Plunder. Oh, well. Florence is on 19 faith and I do have to say, in 40 points of production. We do have him finishing up more of these shrines to get those extra faith points going and putting down the harbors where he can. Burger still needs 2 turns to actually get going, and I do see he's gonna have a late builder here. Flores did go for a monumentality golden age, so he's benefiting from those extra faith of points. I gotta say, this doesn't seem like he has that many extra points, does it? No? It's kind of weird, but anyway, like faith points, I mean. According here, with 49 points of production, 13 science and 34 culture, still on 4 cities, he did manage to get his markets almost done, and of course he's gonna get those extra trade routes to connect towards the capital city with Moksha for the extra culture points. We'll have already borders with Gran Colombia from the southeast, while I do notice Colombia is preparing his attack against Cardiff here soon. I gotta say, Cardiff does seem like isn't this a kind of like a pain train happening here? Cardiff attacking Gordian, then Gran Colombia attacking Cardiff. Somebody needs to attack Gran Colombia so it keeps going, you know, they get like a rolling thing across the map. Everybody just attacks everybody else on the left, and it is what it is. And of course Nedershan, instead of actually attacking to Cardiff, he could just attack Norway, and we got a full pain train. I do see Munich did also manage to expand with one of his horses, a Pasher. He does have another one here in Frankfurt, which he just improved, while he's going to get a few more of these campuses to get the extra science. Well, we do have archers coming out from Heidelberg to help him with any kind of attack, and I do see Persia did manage to get his first horse out, putting his cities at 30 garrison strength. On Bobshu's side, 18 science and 31 culture, Pembrashen Voice Golden Age still on 3 cities, working on Warlord's Throne importance, while he did choose to open up with campuses. Didn't really get very good ones. He got some of them, but not very good ones. So 4th city moving east on the truffle tile. Unfortunately, that is quite expensive. He's gonna need to buy out quite a few 2-2s after he's gonna finish working the first population point. At least he's gonna get some gold, and he might not like the fact that Gran Colombia is gonna take out Cardiff here soon. I don't think he's gonna like this. Only 11 gold points a 10 here for Bobshu, actually turned into 10 because he just upgraded an archer. I do see Jara also, 14 science and 24 culture. Jara is here, 3 cities strong, 4th and 5th settler coming out from Addis Ababa and Harar. While I do see he's starting to get a few more builders, he's gonna get that shrine in the city of Adwa in 2 turns. We do have him on 48 faith at 10, definitely a much better result than we saw over there on Flores on 31. With also 35, whoa, he did manage to get a lot of faith going, no? A lot of faith going just casually over here. By the looks of it, we do have a religion. Ethiopia going for choral music with tithe for the extra culture on the shrines and temples, while tithe is gonna get those extra gold points. While I do see Norway is gonna go for feed the world with a pilgrimage. Okay, so the extra food and of course the faith. That's where his extra faith came out. First units from Mapuche are starting to get out. I do see Gol is gonna need his horseback riding. It's coming out in 3 turns, while in the meantime he did manage to get iron working for the swordsman. We do have B1 here also with a Pembrashen Voice Golden Age, 50 points of production. That seems really good right now since he's on 42. While we do have 11 science with 21 culture, he's also gonna get only 16 gold points a turn. He did manage to get the general, and so did the Mapuche, so they do have an extra +5 from that, while I'm pretty sure Mapuche is gonna be very happy from having an extra +5 against, you know, Golden Age civilizations. That's how it is, no? Very nice, very nice. I'm actually super surprised that they didn't have this also. Is it only me, or I'm feeling like Mapuche is gonna get soon maybe after the CWC, a +3 against Golden Age civilizations or not? Is it only me, chat? Because I feel like it definitely could have happened. Go Harbor, but no gold for gold? That's a good question. Yeah. No gold for Golden Age. No gold for Golden Age. Wow, Mapuche just gonna totally ignore the general over there. Anyway, now let's take a look at the next one. Baptiste here, 12 science and 19 culture with a monumentality normal age. Unfortunately, he did manage to get, what is it, 4 cities strong, going for a Stonehenge from the capital city, while he did manage to get the extra possession points from his stone circles. He's on 53 points. Not bad, actually. He has more than gold. Imagine that. The general is trapped. Gold is in trouble. Well, yeah, but maybe that general is like Agent 47. I always imagine that, Cool Whip. Maybe he's like Agent 47. He gets out of there, it's all in the plan. He's there because of the plan. He wanted to be there, no? Cool Whip? Anyway, we do have a row of units here. A swordsman coming out from Mapuche. Not that many horses, and from what I do notice, we do have next turn the first swords coming out from Bibrax. Now, I do also see Gol is going to start expanding towards the south and the east side, while he's going to get his Pingala in Ratumakos and going to build up a few more campuses here. Did get his Opidons, which of course he does have a +7 over here. I do see Liang did actually choose the extra food and production on the capital city, while Ratumakos is going to have this one. It's only a +2. I'm very surprised about this placement, by the way. I was like super sure he's going to get it right here on the trader, but he actually placed it in the south. I have no idea why he actually wanted it in the south over here. Anyway, he's still gonna get an aqueduct, but not ideal, is it? Not ideal. What, again, lag? How is this possible? What is going on? Kick W. It's okay now? You guys hear me now? So that's the funny part. I have no idea if you guys hear me. Oh, I see. It's framing a little bit. Wow. Bad servers tonight, man. Bad servers tonight. Ugh. I see the server is going up and down. No drop frames though. That's very nice. Gonna need to do this again, no? I think I'm gonna need to do this again. Like